Welcome and happy holidays to all you beautiful people out there. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. Today, we're going to take a look at the forecast for December 2024. We're officially closing 2024 out. So we'll take a look at each life path number and what energies could present this month for you to work with. This, of course, is a general forecast. If you would like your own personal numerology or your year ahead forecast, this is a great time to get that. You can head on over to my website and book some time with me. I would love to take a look and work with you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look to see what December 2024 has in store. Life Path 22-4. So we're actually working with one of the most beautiful energies that the numbers have this month. We're going to be working with the vibration of the 22-4, and this is such a significant energy and can bring in such a significant and pivotal period for financial gain, abundance, feeling like we're getting somewhere, seeing momentum. And that can come from very unexpected places, including through people in very influential or very powerful places. So we just need to be open to what presents and not be too stuck in our ways, and be open to the options and the opportunities that come our way. Because what could trip us up here is, again, having an idea of what we want and not being flexible with that idea, right? Like having an idea of where we want to move towards, what we want to build, but not being open to potentially a better way of getting there, or being open to receiving the assistance in order to get there. So that support, that financial gain, that abundance, that, again, getting that momentum could come from very unexpected places or people. And we might have to open ourselves up to doing things a little bit differently in order to get there, or to say yes to that assistance, whatever that may be, right? Like, so sometimes the 22-4 can be a very hyper independent type of energy where it's like, I'm going to do this myself, and kind of be in that, kind of stuck in that martyrdom a little bit, where it's like, we're going to save the world and we're going to be the only ones doing it type thing. And this is our responsibility, and et cetera, et cetera. And usually what we find from that is we're just making more work for ourselves and not really getting very far. So I do think this month will bring in an opportunity to collaborate, to really connect with people who have what we need in order to build what we're looking to build. We just have to be, we just have to get ourselves off of that hyper independent island that sometimes we seclude ourselves on, right? We're not meant to do it all by ourselves, especially as 22s. So yeah, this could be a little confrontational, only where we're being confronted with ourselves and where it is that we keep ourselves stuck, right? Like where we say no to that collaboration or help from other people because we want that, to feel like we've done it ourselves for whatever reason. So we could see that come through. Also, green lights. Lots of green lights this month. And I know that's music to a 22-4's ears, but that's very possible. And those green lights take us to potentially great success on some kind of project or endeavor at this time. That's very possible. Or at least to, again, start to see the puzzle pieces coming in to where it could lead. Might not see everything come to fruition this month, but those green lights can open us up to what's possible. And we just need to hold on to that vision of what is possible. Allow ourselves to sink into that without becoming too frustrated or overwhelmed and falling into cynicism or pessimism. Now, if we can learn to cooperate, and I say learn to cooperate because, again, the 22-4 tends to be more of and again, depending on what else is in your chart, but typically one of the struggles for the 22-4 is that overcoming that hyper independence and feeling like we have to do it on our own. And so if we can learn to cooperate and, take in other ideas, try different things that, again, might be very different from what we're used to doing or what we think is the only way to do it. If we can be patient, another Achilles heel to the 22-4, finding that patience through the struggles. And if we can be open again to other people's perspectives, collaborate accordingly, then we will see likely great success from this period. This is a great time for planting those seeds, for building, for, launching something, for, again, collaborating, for, getting that vision out into the world, for marketing, for whatever it is that we, can do to build or to continue to build whatever we're trying to build. And again, this can be with relationships as well. It doesn't just have to be a creative endeavor or a project or something like that. Although there's a very strong focus on, again, like financial gain, abundance, success type of thing. And I think it's going to be other people that will help us to get there, right? Or at least help us to pave that path. So pay attention to the people that come in, pay attention to the flashes of insight that come in for you now, and run with them. Formulate a plan, commit, and don't be easily deterred by the opposition. Now, I know I'm speaking to 22-4s. We are not easily deterred by the opposition. If anything, it just, makes us push harder. So don't be deterred by the opposition. Don't be easily influenced by, the things that look super shiny but are actually just fool's gold. Do you know what I mean? Keep your eye on the prize type of thing. And don't be afraid of being vulnerable and working with others in order to make whatever this is happen. Knowing that you might have to compromise, right? Knowing that you might have to change your strategy in some way, and that's okay. Make yourself available to the needs of others now as well. This isn't just about us, so let's make ourselves available to the needs of others. If we have a problem that we can't seem to solve, by putting our energy and our focus into helping others with their problems, we usually will find the solution to our own. So because this is a strong 6 vibration, this is a great time to put our energy and our focus into helping others at this time and being open to what they say they need, not trying to dominate or control the situation and assume we know what somebody else needs, but to be there to hear what they have to say and then show up accordingly. Now, for the animal wisdom energy, we're working with spider. And I kind of love this because the beauty of the spider is that creative ingenuity, right? They build and create their own web, and they draw in the nutrients that they need by through that creative process, right? And if it's not working, if they're in the wrong location, if they've built the web too small, they make adjustments, right? Sometimes they tear it down and move and try it somewhere else, or they build upon it, they make it bigger. They act accordingly to the results that they see from what they've created. And so I would say there's something to this here this month where we are meant to step up and show up in our own creative ingenuity, our own creative genius, but working alongside with others, right? Like a collaboration of creative ingenuity coming together to create something better in the world. So yeah, interesting energy here. And I would also say, remember, your experience is your web. So if you don't like your experience, you are the only one who can change it. You are the spider in this situation, and your experience is the web. So if you don't like it, or if there needs modifications, you're the one who's going to do that, right? But you can do that alongside of others. So beautiful energy here. I think we could see a lot of momentum, a lot of success from this energy. We just have to remember to collaborate. So I hope it's a great one. Take care, 22s. Bye for now.